All right, good Friday evening, everybody. I'm David Paul. Welcome to the KHOU 11 Weather Center. And we are tracking a strong cold front that is forecast to arrive early tomorrow morning. This is not so much going to be a storm threat. I'm not expecting any thunderstorms, maybe just a little bit of rain. But the wind is really going to kick up and the temperatures are really going to plunge, especially compared to where we've been, 70s yesterday and 75 today. Temps are going to drop into the 40s as we head into the middle of the morning Saturday. So no waiting on this. It's going to get cold right off the bat. And then a wind advisory has been issued. This is in effect through Saturday. We're going to have a lot of sustained winds at 20 to 25. And we may see some gusts 30 to 40 miles an hour. It's been my experience over living here almost my entire life that once you get gusts to about 40, that's when you just begin to really tip toward a scattered power outage threat. And in many spots, we're going to have wind gusts to 40 and maybe even a little bit above. We'll go over all of this in detail here as we move forward. So this is going to be a bit of a shock to the system. High temp today was 75. Now Saturday will drop into the 40s, but by Sunday morning, the feels like temperature, the wind chill factor will make it feel on your skin if you're outside and what's exposed, feel like it's 25 or so degrees out there. So a huge change in the way things feel is going to happen over a period of a short period of time. This is the wind chill outlook. This is for Saturday at noon. So temperatures will be dropping into the 40s by noon. It will feel like it's in the 30s, even lower 30s up there toward College Station. That's as the wind blows across your body. You know, these little hairs on your body, they're there for several reasons, but one of them is to trap a very thin, maybe just a millimeter or two thin layer of warm air on your skin to keep you warm. That's one of the things your body hair does. And when the wind blows, it disrupts all of that and blows it away. In addition, when the wind blows, it causes evaporative cooling across your skin, removing even more heat from your skin. And so we throw those numbers into an algorithm, and that's how we come up with this wind chill factor. So it will feel like it's in the 30s to your body Saturday midday. And then this is Sunday early in the morning. It will feel like it's 24 at Bush, 24 Pearland, 25 Pasadena, 21 College Station. It's very cold. The wind is the reason why you'll have this wind chill factor. This is the wind forecast, the wind gust forecast. So again, we'll have sustained winds 20 to 25 miles an hour out of the northwest. What this is showing you are the potential gusts. They come and go, and from time to time, as we head through the 10 o'clock hour on Saturday morning, we may have gusts to 34 at Bush Intercontinental Airport, Spring, Humble, Kingwood, Woodlands to the north side, gusts to 34 near Pearland, gusts to 37 in Galveston. A little stronger gusts off to the west, El Campo 42, Columbus may see a gust to 40, Brenham a gust to 43 is possible. And again, it's been my experience, once you get gusts to 40 or a little above, that's when you begin to see the power outage threat. Now, one thing we have working in our favor or against a power outage is that a lot of the leaves on the trees are down now. Leaves on trees, they grab the wind, they act like sails, and that can cause that branch to bend and break a lot more than a branch that doesn't have any leaves on it. There's nothing for the wind to grab onto, so that also helps to reduce the power outage threat, but it is certainly there. Winds don't let up. In fact, the wind gust forecast going into Saturday evening, 6 o'clock, gusts to 41 in Pearland, gusts to 40 in Sugar Land, gusts to 42 in Galveston, gusts to 38 Conroe, 39 Pasadena. It's going to be a very windy day on Saturday. This is Sunday morning for the marathon runners. Sunday, you've got the half marathon and the marathon. Saturday, you've got the 5K, both days impacted by the cold and wind. Sunday morning at 8 a.m., marathon's getting going. Winds sustained at 15 to 20, gusting to 32 at Bush, gusting to 28 Pearland, gusting to 30 in Sugar Land. So it is also going to be a factor for marathon day Sunday. Here's a little bit closer look at the timing on this. 6 a.m., the front's already pushing to the 59 corridor. Temps already dropping by 6 a.m. College Station, Brenham into the 40s. So the front arrives before sunrise, and then it's off the coast by about 7 o'clock. And this just takes us into 1:30 in the afternoon to make the point. We drop into the 40s, and even going into the afternoon, we stay in the 40s. It's really going to be a windy, cold day on Saturday. Here's another way to look at the timing. By 3 a.m., the front should be reaching Brenham to Huntsville. By 5 a.m., reaching about downtown Houston. And by 7 a.m., I think it'll be pushing to or maybe even just off the coast. And I really don't expect much in the way of rain with this. Maybe only a few little rain showers, and that's it. Models are very, very bearish on any type of significant rain. Just the cold with the temperatures dropping and the wind with the winds rising. Wind advisory in the sand color here across all of Texas for winds that could gust 30 to 40. That extends up into Oklahoma. We've already seen gusts to 60 and above. Amarillo up into the panhandle of Oklahoma, into western Kansas and eastern Colorado. This is where the wind is really howling tonight. These are winter weather advisories in the purple and the blue. Winter storm watches. The purple, which is now expanding to include the Carolinas and the Virginias, that's a winter storm warning. They may see a foot of snow up here. And that snow threat extends all the way up into upstate Pennsylvania, New York, New Hampshire, Vermont. Boston may also see snow out of this as well. So this system, winding up right in here tonight is going to make a move just like this. And this is going to be a significant winter storm. So these are wind gusts right now, 7:55. In the last 15 minutes, we had a gust to 39 in Abilene, had a gust to 43 in Amarillo, had a gust to 41 in Lubbock. Nothing too terribly bad right now, or at least in the past 15 minutes. About an hour or so ago, I did see Amarillo get a gust to 66 miles an hour. I'm not expecting wind gusts that strong here, but you saw the wind gust forecast up to about 40 or so during the day on Saturday. Here's the way it looks on the surface map. Low pressure at the surface is now developing here. Counterclockwise rotation is why they're getting that strong wind across the Texas-Oklahoma panhandle right now and eastern Colorado and Kansas. And then ahead of it, here we are in Houston. We have a warm south breeze. It's delightful outside. Take a long walk this evening. It's just gorgeous. Feels like early spring. It won't last. Here's another look at the timing. Low pressure digs down into the mid and southern Mississippi Valley, pushing the actual front, the leading edge of the colder air mass, into the Gulf of Mexico by 7 a.m. So this is, no waiting. It's going to be through here right at sunrise or a little bit before in most neighborhoods. And then these streamlines represent that gusty north wind, which will be coming off the plains. And there's a little snow behind this as well from Wichita into Springfield. A little fresh snow on the ground, wind blowing over that snow also helps to refrigerate that air that's coming in our direction, and that just opens the barn door for the windy and cold weather to come in here for the weekend. It is winter after all, so we're going to get another taste of it this weekend. Here's Saturday. So our high temperature will be in the 60s, and that will come after midnight. Toward 8 a.m., maybe a few showers, not much. Temps are dropping from 60s into the low 50s by 8 o'clock, into the 40s before noon, and we just stay in the 40s. And I'm going to be optimistic with the sky cover. I'm going to try to clear us out and bring out some sun. It has also been my experience that sometimes when these fronts come through like this, we get a little moisture trapped at about 8,000 feet, and we may stay cloudy most of the day. We'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. It won't be a factor in the temperature. Sunshine or clouds, it's going to be cold all day on Saturday, and then here's your extended forecast. This is the biggest question mark in the forecast. Are we going to see freezing temperatures? The only thing working against a freeze is that the wind will still be quite busy Saturday night and Sunday morning. That tends to mix the atmosphere a little bit. That may mix it enough to keep us just above freezing, but north of I-10, especially north of Highway 105, if you have tender plants, succulents, little cacti or whatnot, I would cover them up or plan on bringing them in just in case. I think south of I-10 we're probably going to stay above freezing. There's your northwest wind staying at least 13, gusting above that, especially in the morning for the marathoners. Monday is still chilly but delightful, and Tuesday, Wednesday, lows in the 40s and 50s, highs, low 70s. That is gorgeous. And then we get another front going into Wednesday night, and so it turns chilly again, lows in the 40s and 30s Thursday and Friday. So really, coats for the weekend, sweaters Monday, beautiful Tuesday, Wednesday, back to sweaters Thursday and Friday. We're getting a good taste of typical Houston weather this coming week. I'm kind of looking forward to the cold weekend. I hope you got a safe, warm place to be. Make sure the pets have a warm place to go with food and water and a little shelter. Models are going to update, and we'll have our next live update on this incoming cold front on the TV side on KHOU 11 News at 10 o'clock tonight. tuck into bed, turn us on. We'll see you at 10 o'clock for a live update.